Mrs. Ada Green's world had shrunk to the view from her fourth-floor apartment window. Her pension barely covered rent and cat food. Her excitement was the bus stop across the street. Every Tuesday at 2:15 p.m., a man in a sharp gray suit would sit on the bench. He'd open a black briefcase, remove a single white envelope, study it intently for exactly 3 minutes, then slide it back in. He'd sigh, check his watch, and board the 2:22 bus. Ada named him Mr. Briefcase. It was the highlight of her week. But last Tuesday, the ritual broke. Mr. Briefcase opened the envelope, went pale, and frantically checked his phone. A sleek black car pulled up. 2 men got out, not police. They spoke to him. He shook his head, clutching the briefcase. One man smiled, clapped his shoulder too hard. They all got in the car. It drove off. Ada hadn't seen him since. She knew what loneliness looked like. She saw it in her own reflection, and she saw it in his panicked eyes that Tuesday. Today, bored, she finally called the number on a faded private investigator flyer stuck to her fridge. A gruff man named Leo listened. 2 days later, Leo stood in her cluttered living room. Your Mr. Briefcase is an accountant named Simon Clark. He was auditing a shell company for a notorious mid-level mobster. He found a discrepancy, a big one. He was trying to decide whether to go to the feds. They must have figured it out. Where is he? Ada whispered. Leo looked grim. Not on any morgue sheet. Not in any hospital. He's in the wind. Or he's in the river. After Leo left, Ada stared at the empty bench. A man's life, erased because he sat in her window frame. She felt a surge of furious purpose she hadn't felt in decades. She took her late husband's old camera, the one with the telephoto lens. She aimed it at the bus stop, the street, the black car's license plate. She'd memorized it. She compiled her notes, dates, times, descriptions. She didn't mail it to the police. She addressed the envelope to the city's most aggressive investigative reporter, a woman who'd taken down a corrupt councilman last year. She included a single line on a recipe card. The man on the 2:22 bus knew your next story. Find him. Ada didn't expect to see Simon Clark again, but she would watch. Every Tuesday at 2:15, with the eye of a woman who had nothing left to lose but her view, and who had just decided that her view mattered. The world had shrunk to a window, but through it she had witnessed a crime. And that made her the only witness that counted.